Hello everybody at Kia of Dayton. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas. And today I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of May. Now, great job here, a 3.92. We are so close to a 4.0. As you can see, we've seen quite a bit of an improvement over the last month, and we have the highest score that you've had so far. So fantastic work. Keep that momentum up. And what I want you guys to focus on specifically is the selling the appointment step. So we're at a 31.58% appointment setting rate. And we want to get that up to a 60 to 70%. So what I want us to do is really focus on making sure we're using the correct technique to ask for the appointment, but then also we want to lean in, give the customer some choices to choose from to try to set a specific appointment time, or even use the tentative appointment technique to set the appointment. The tentative appointment technique gives the customer some flexibility. It's not set in stone, but it does take them one step closer to a commitment. And then, of course, that does count as setting an appointment on your scorecard. Great work making sure all the calls are reviewed in a timely manner. Let's make sure, especially when we have these appointments that are set, that we are marking whether or not they've showed up for their appointment and whether or not they've purchased the vehicle. And you can do that if you click on the details link. I'm going to use Eric here as an example. We can see where we set an appointment. So Kaylin Daniels here set an appointment. And so as Eric is reviewing his calls, we just at the bottom here want to mark if they showed up for their appointment and if they purchased the vehicle. And that's going to show up here on the dashboard. So you can actually see the correlation between appointments set versus appointments where they showed up and actually purchased a vehicle. So let's make sure that we're starting to do that. And then when it comes to certifications, William's done a nice job there. Now, Eric is no longer being scored. That was updated, I think, this week. So Scott is being scored now. We just want to make sure he's getting caught up on these certifications. I will say this is for June. This is not from May. And these are probably from, I know I scored a call for him just this morning. So they might be kind of recent. So we just want to make sure, in addition to reviewing calls in a timely manner, that we are staying on top of these certifications as well. So basically, he watched all the videos when he started, but as we've scored his calls, if he scores below a certain percentage, it's going to uncertify him. And that's just a reminder for him to go back and get refreshed on some of the techniques that he needs to work on. So next we're going to take a look at our phone skills index report. So this is where we're going to be able to take a look at where you are compared to other dealerships. So as far as using the phone skills, you are above average for the last 90 days and for the last 12 months. So nice job there. And then this report down here shows the correlation between scores and the appointments being set. So you can see if we're scoring below a 2.5, we're not setting any appointments. We did set one appointment with a low score of a 2.5 to 2.99, but you can see where really most of our appointments are being set is when we are scoring above a 3.0. And so that's a really good correlation to see. You can see in gray is our overall dealership correlation. And so this is really great to share with your team. The more we use the phone skills, the more appointments that we set. And so that's what this is showing us there. All right, so let's go and see where you guys are ranked by score. Now, we still have several dealerships that are on pause because of COVID-19. So out of about 73 dealerships, you guys are ranked number 12, which is great. Let's work towards getting up to the top 4. You do have a Martin dealership that has gotten into the top 4 for the first time, I believe, this year. So, or at least the first time since I started scoring them. So great job. I actually coach Martin Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram. So let's work on getting as many Martin dealerships up into this top 4. And every time that your dealership is in the top 4, your name gets put into a drawing. And then at the end of the year, so in January of 2021, we'll pick a name from the hat, and that dealership will win a trip to Hawaii, paid for by Phone Ninjas. The GM can take it or give it to an MVP, but that's something that we can work towards. And then for the individual sales reps, we have the perfect score contest. So every time they get a perfect score, their name gets put into a hat. And then at the end of the quarter, so in July, we'll pick a name from the hat, and that individual will win a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. So that's just an incentive that we have there. Now, if you have any questions, my contact information is here at the top of the screen. Please reach out. I'm happy to help. And if you want your team to review the videos outside of that certification link, all of our videos are linked here under the videos tab. So you can watch those videos if you want your whole team to watch them. And then, of course, our scripts are right here under the script tab. And then over here at the outbound internet leads, this is the script that we use when scoring your mystery shops if you have any questions about that. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.